I'm often asked, Kevin, how do I find my passion? Now, passion is an extreme version of your inborn desire to make a difference. In The On Purpose Person, Chapter 14, Choices and Risks, it opens with this quote from Thomas Adams: "Passion costs me too much to bestow it on every trifle." Passion, despite its emotional appeal, is a strategic narrowing of options to what truly matters. Passion exists in the presence of a strong connection between purpose and calling. Let's define our terms. Purpose is your state of being, your spiritual DNA. It's why you exist in general, whereas your two-word purpose hones a fine edge to your purpose. Calling is your active response to an extremely high and noble expression of your purpose. We can think of it as a supernatural mission. Your calling captivates your soul, involves heartbreaking to your spirit, and preoccupies your waking thoughts. Passion, then, is ultimately the measure of your commitment, focus, and trust in God that's sparked by your purpose, inspired by your calling. There's such an egregious wrong that you'll pay the price to make it right. For example, here is what passion looks like. This original oil painting called The Majestic Messiah depicts a scene from Mark 15:17 in the Passion story. They put on the purple robe on him, then twisted a crown of thorns and set it on him. Importantly, take a look at the flint-like expression on Jesus' face and eyes. Despite the betrayal, physical pain, and psychological terror, his strength and resolve silently speak volumes as Jesus knows in his knower something big is at work, and he trusts God. It is the face of purpose and passion aligned in fulfillment of answering his calling. It is the face of a willingness to pay the price. His is the face of the passion of Christ. Today is Good Friday, the day of the passion of Christ. It's his commitment to death on a cross to free you and me from sin so we can be one with God. Either this act is an astonishing lie or it's an astonishing truth. Choose for yourself. Now, my two-word purpose statement is being on purpose. My calling is to eradicate meaninglessness from the planet. Where's yours? Then gauge your passion. Now here's a bonus story for you about how the Majestic Messiah painting came to me. In June of 2007, Susan Edwards, the Executive Director of the Office of Apostolic Services at the St. Louis Catholic Archdiocese, booked me to do an on-purpose workshop. She enlisted Big Bob, her ruggedly good-looking mortgage broker husband, to pick me up from the airport. Bob and I had an amazing conversation and connection in the car, which included the story of his long battle with lung and bladder cancer. Bob delivered me to Susan's office and left. Touring through her offices, I stopped cold in my tracks when I came upon a similar painting of Christ. Turning to Susan, I asked, "Where did you get this?" "Bob, my husband, painted it," she informed. "But he's a mortgage broker. He's a professional artist too," she said. "Would he paint one for me?" I asked. And she said, "Well, ask him yourself." I did, and Bob agreed to the commission. He asked me, "Do you have a color preference?" "Bob," I said, "paint it as you see it right in your artist's eye." To make a long story short, in October, the majestic Messiah arrived, which I prominently hung in my office with great joy. About a year later, Susan wrote me to inform that Bob had died in January of 2008, and that to their great delight and mine, this is the last portrait of Jesus Bob painted. It's my delight, and hopefully yours now, to share this magnificent painting of the majestic Messiah with you.